Hi, third grade. Welcome to lesson number 9. So in today's lesson, it's going to be a little bit different than normal. Usually we'd sing some songs, do some movement, play some game or something like that. But today, we are going to make a xylophone. No, now don't get me wrong. We're not going to be cutting with saws and gluing things together and sanding it down. We're just going to make a tool that we can use to help practice our xylophone skills and keep them in our brains so that when we get back together, we'll be able to jump right in and play some songs together. All right, so the first thing we need to realize is that the xylophone really is just a tool to help us do things that our voices can do automatically. And it goes from a low side to a high side. Number 1, the big bars are the low side, and then number 13, that small bar is the high side up there, that letter A. And as you know, do can go on any of those bars we want to, and then it makes a pattern of 3s and 2s. Do, re, mi, so, and la. Oh, that's backwards. Do, re, mi, so, and la. So those patterns of 3s and 2s for that pentatonic scale. So if we wanted to make a C pentatonic scale, we'd start our do on C, and we'd have 3 notes in a row, and then we'd skip a spot and then have G and A. Or we could do it in F pentatonic. And look at this one. We start with 2, bloop, bloop, and then we have 3 in a row, and then a space, and then 2 in a row. Okay? So I'm going to give you a couple ideas for how to make your own xylophone. So the first thing you need to know is that there's a couple of ways to do this that I've posted on my website. There is a super cool iPad app that you could download. There is a way you can do it just with a piece of paper. And there are other tools that we're going to look at just in a second. But I wanted to show you this iPad app here real quick. So if you look at it, and I'll put this in the video. Great. So another way that you can make yourself a xylophone is using the video on my website that shows you how to make one out of paper. Now this is really cool because you can color it however you want, and I just keep mine in a nice pile like this, and I can just lay them on the floor. C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, and then depending on what pentatonic I want to use, here let me point you down a little bit, there you go. Depending on what pentatonic I want to use, I can take out the ones that I need. In C pentatonic, I could take off the F, and I could take off the B's, right? And then I have my do, re, mi, so, la, right there. Okay, so paper is one way you can go with that, just little strips of paper. If you don't want to be that crafty, I also have ones you can just print off on my website, just like that. And you can just take your fingers or pencils and just tap along, do, re, mi, so, la, so, mi, re, do, like that. Now this is really cool. I am a huge game player. I love board games, I love card games, all kinds of things. If you happen to have a Jenga laying around your house, these work perfectly as xylophone bars. So I can go do, is that the way I want to go? Do, re, mi, group of 3, so, and la. And I need do, re, mi, so, and la. You will need 10 blocks to do this. And then you can just play around. Do, re, mi, so, la, so, mi, so, la, so, mi. You could even take some Post-it notes and post the solfege on there to help you out a little bit more. What else could you use? Well, gosh, there's lots of things around my house that I can use. You could use a deck of playing cards. You could use dominoes. Those are cool. You could use Legos if you wanted to. So many different ways that you can create your own xylophone. And the only thing you need is 10 objects of roughly the same size, and then arrange them in the pattern of 3s and 2s. Okay, so your work for today is just to go and grab those 10 things, and I want you to practice putting them in the patterns of 3s and 2s, like F pentatonic, a nice pattern there, 3s and 2s. Or you can do it starting with a 3 and then a 2. So F pentatonic is 2, 3, 2, 3. C pentatonic is 3, 2, 3, 2. Go do it. That's your work, because next time we're going to play a song together on our xylophones. See you later, guys.